I was imagining if all the humans had nothingness but blankness, and that they were given space and possibly pencils, how they would construct law out of the nothingness to try to organize the other humans. And then I was imagining these British bloggers that I follow on Twitter saying, "Oh, you fancy yourself a lawyer, do you?" And then that caused me to think, what is that kind of person that reads law all night long like I just did? Like reads and writes and researches issues of law. Late, just of now, I'm reading about domestic violence in lesbian relationships. Before that, battered women, more honor killing, female genital mutilation, tons of rape law, intellectual property law. Why? Oh, yes, and I'm highlighting this excellent kind of classic constitutional like overview of the great minds of law kind of book, which is great because it's like it's different than Twitter. It's more calm. And I'm kind of really stoked that I'm getting all these emails from Keith Think he's going to send me some articles. And perhaps I'm trying to get a publishing relationship. And I made contact with the Swedish newspaper. It should possibly be publishing or evaluating for publishing some of the problems with the neo-Nazi affiliation with Assange. So it's like I'm basically made this victory that I've wanted in my head since about March and April, which is to make like a pinnacle of media contact on this issue. And then my favorite lawyer in the world, who is just so bright, he makes me so happy, is like email me back and forth, and it's like I don't hear from him for 6 months, then suddenly I have like a gajillion emails because he's just up and roaring. I'm just like, you don't sleep either, dude. I can tell this because we've been on a 2-hour email blitz, but all these like good issues talking about he's helping Thai women in Italy. And I want all his sexual harassment law so I can publish it on my script channel, so then I can embed it in blogs, and then I can make like little digital law books, law booky blog things that are make you think about like law, 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 law. And it'll be so fun. That's what Englaw wants to do. That's Englaw's dream. It's just to have infinite data on law easily available for everyone to share it with everyone, and then we could possibly get all the people to stop cursing at each other on Twitter. If there were little tweet buttons, they could punch the tweet button and send really big impressive law papers out to each other all day long. Instead of calling each other names, they could actually get kind of scholarly. So that's where we're going with this technology interface with the primates. And Jake Rees-Mogg is insulting Native Americans, so I believe the crush is over. And he's being racist in that British colonialism kind of way. And I don't know if he's off his rocker. I mean, like my friend who I stayed with in England, in Blackheath, he said, "Oh, he's an idiot." And I was like, "Oh, he's an idiot." Like, just ever so off the cuff, like without even considering it. Sharon QC is the new toast. And Edinburgh Eye is good, and PME 200. Objectivizer, WikiWatch, Rev Magdalene, quite interesting. Adrian Lama, quite interesting. WikiHype, sort of the funniest, kind of pulling all the punches. And I'm working on blogging, actually. I don't think I'm getting enough sunlight. I'm too pale. But WikiLeaks tweeted links to a neo-Nazi magazine. A few people care, and I said to a person attacked by this neo-Nazi magazine article, "Oh, Oisin Cantwell, I'm so sorry that you were attacked in the article from the neo-Nazi magazine that Julian Assange is promoting." And he's like, "Oh, really? Like, what magazine?" He's 47. He did exceptional coverage of the Breivik trial. Exceptional. I translated all the articles, and it was so interesting and so fascinating because it's just so completely culturally relevant. One day I actually found the conclusion of the Breivik hearing, it was the right time at 4 in the morning or something, that they were wrapping it up. And I watched a lot, like 40 minutes in Norwegian. So when Assange is linking to this neo-Nazi web magazine, I cannot have that blood on my hands. If he incites violence or promotes more xenophobic, racial discrimination, hatred, no. It's not equitable. And regarding his use of a blogger who stalks the victims, the cyber stalking defense for the rape shield implication may help patch the gaps where the law lags behind justice. So that's interesting to think about or work towards. And I'm researching the rape shield law once again pretty heavily yesterday, 2 days ago. It was very consistent work on Australian rape shield law and a little bit on the UK rape shield law and what are the implications for it with secondary victimization by medical or court professionals who punish the victims for reporting the crime, ridicule the victims or blame the victims or induce a second wave of trauma through their mishandling of the case. I think I should possibly tweet "Sui secondary victimization generous." The pain in my head is very severe now.